What's up, guys? Today's February 2nd, 2023. I just woke up. Sorry for all this. I don't really care. Made a cup of coffee. Past 2 days, pretty much just been editing, trying to catch up on all the footage that I have filmed on this project so far. I'm way underestimated how much footage I filmed when I started. This is just a lot. But it's okay. That means I have a lot of content to put out. The plan has just changed a little bit, and that's okay. That's what it's about. It's the journey. But we're just editing videos pretty much. But it's good because I was going super hard on Blender for a while, like every day. It's all I was doing. So it's kind of giving me that like itch to get back into it. It's giving me a little break from it, which is always good. Already got some fun stuff going on in our video today. So if you haven't checked out our last video, we made this little ducky sign. I didn't tell you guys that it was a sign, but it is indeed a sign. It's going to be a sign for a mini game in which the reward for the mini game is going to be our companion or our friend. But we need to make like a 3D version of that companion. I'm not calling it a companion. Should I call it a pet? A friend. A friend. Why am I not calling it a friend? A companion sounds weird. It's just friend. Whatever, anyways. In the beginning, as you guys can see here, I tried to use the sign and try to cheese like a 3D version of it. I don't know why I thought that was going to work when I knew it wasn't going to, but I just tried it because if it would have worked, it would have saved a lot of time. But, of course, it didn't look right, so I had to start from scratch and model our ducky friend. So, there's a couple decisions I want you guys to help me make. We're kind of in no rush. It can kind of go all the way until the end of when we release this. But basically, we'll save the second one for a little bit. But the first question I have for you guys is, what are we gonna name this little feller, huh? As you can hear, my cat has input as well. We'll take his input, put it in the hat. But yeah, for real, let me know what if you guys have any funny names or something. We'll put it in or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So modeling our ducky friend was not bad at all, actually. I just used proportional editing on a couple spheres, pulled the points around until I got something I liked. But the two main things that I really wanted to use on this character were texture painting, as well as I wanted to figure out some way to add feathers or like a fur. I recently started learning very little about the hair emitter. I know more about like particle systems than I do like the actual like hair and that sort of ordeal. Wait, is that the same thing? Anyways, but we're going to get to that in a minute, and that is actually going to be our second question, so stay tuned for that shortly. But I just wanted to make something kind of cute, fun, something that could be like a stuffed animal, like a plushie thing. And so you never know, maybe we'll roll some of those out in the future. Yep, see Nico the cat, thinks it's a great idea. Something that I also did with our little friend here is added some shape keys. So not only can I move his beak around, but I could also move his eyelids. I do have plans for some sort of sound this guy's gonna make. We're not gonna spoil that yet, but I wanted to add some of those like kind of fine-tuned details into my animations now. Kevin is a super basic character. I've thought about changing like his eyes, adding some eyelids to him, and you know, some like pupils and stuff like that instead of just like the straight black eyes. But I really like his character being plain and simple. So that's why I'm excited with some of these other characters, because I really just want to explore and try and experiment different things, try to make cool, funny looking things, and yeah. That's the nice thing about making a cartoon, is I could make any looking weird being in here and just put them in, as long as I'm happy with it. So I wanted our little buddy here to have huge googly eyes. So I spent some time experimenting with the texture painting, trying to get a look that I really liked for the eyes. Took a few tries. I would get something that I thought I liked, and then I would look at it from a different angle and it just wouldn't be right. His eyes look super funny when I make him squint with the shape keys. You guys will see it shortly with these big googly eyes. I love that feature about this character so far. But yeah, we're just trying to make something cute here. But next up was experimenting with the hair emitter. I ended up following this tutorial by my boy Finixio. Sorry, don't know how to pronounce the channel name there, my guy, but he really explained how the hair emitter works and helped me out a lot. So this is where things got really fun in the creative session, because I got to mess around with all the different values in the hair settings. So I was just going crazy, messing around with everything. I mean, let's be real here. Most of the things I didn't know what they did and how the outcome would be when I messed with them. So I was just playing with random values on everything. And it was honestly really fun. I know it was not very efficient time-wise, but it was a lot of fun. But this is where the question is, how are we gonna make this little dude look? So I'm gonna let this play through here a little bit, just show you guys my trial and errors. And there's two looks that I really like. I ended up picking one look, but as I was re-looking through this footage, one of these experiments, after re-watching, I realized that I really like it, and I think I want to go back to it, and I think I'm gonna go back to it no matter what you guys say, because it looks damn cute compared to what I picked in the end. So let me know your guys' thoughts. If there's anything that grabs your guys' attention, drop a time marker. You know, like, oh, this one at 292, or I guess there isn't really a 9, 232 in the video. We like this look, or something. So let me know what you guys think. And then at the end of this little like experimental showcase here, I'll show you guys the two that we're gonna be picking from, and you guys should pick A or B, or anything in between. One weird challenge I was dealing with while working with the hair emitter was that I was getting a different look in my viewport display compared to the actual rendered view. I kept having to render out an image to see what the final look was going to be, which, I mean, it was alright. It would be a lot easier if I could see what it was actually going to look like, but it's okay. There's probably just something I hit that was making it look that way. And then one other little challenge was trying to get the hair off of the beak. So I tried a few different ways to do that. I tried vertex groups as well as weight painting, and the weight painting was the solution for me for that. And then once I was happy with kind of how it looked at that point, I went ahead and rigged up our little guy with an armature so we can move him around. One thing I forgot to mention with the shape keys, I also put some shape keys on his wings so he can kind of flap a little bit. It's not anything that's going to be too crazy, just something super basic. So something hilarious that I encountered while rigging up the armature was when I moved the armature with the rig, or excuse me, when I moved the mesh with the rig, the hair stayed in place. The hair didn't move. I've never used a character or anything with an armature that had like hair, so I was not expecting that I would have to get that all switched up as well. But that was an easy fix. Just search it up online and fix that up, and we're all good now. As we come to the end of the video here are going to be our two options. Option 1, super crazy fluffy. Now, this was not the final option I originally chose, but looking back in the footage, I'm looking at this and I could see this as a plush plush toy, like a stuffed animal, and it just being super fluffy on someone's bed or something. I don't know. So I really like this now. Or we can go with this one. This was the solution that I chose at the end. Something that kind of looked like kind of felt or kind of small feathers or something. But I think we're going with option A. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, let me know what you guys think of this little series, if I should keep it going, if you guys like these updates or not. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please drop a like if you guys subscribed. That's not how I wanted that to sound, but please drop a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next episode, and we'll catch you in the next video for another update. See you then.